So, I was cleaning out cabinets the other day, and I found something really neat in there. You ever seen an operator's manual before for a Tappan built-in gas range? It's pretty neat. These owner's manuals do a lot of really good stuff. I mean, you look at it here, it points out every little thing inside of it, labeling it so you know what each one is. And then, after you know what each one is, it goes in and describes in detail what each of those things do. So you know how to actually use that oven. It tells you all kinds of things about it. Tells you if there's any problems with it. There's a troubleshooting thing in the back here of, oh, it's not doing this. So you could look that up and it says, oh, well, try this. Or, maybe just need to turn it on. Or, And then it's really cool. In the very back of it, it has recipes that you can use inside that oven. So not only does it tell you how it works, but it gives you things to use on, actually working that you can eat later and stuff. But, thinking about that, I got another owner's manual here for a 1999 Chevy Silverado. Well, it's kind of along the same lines. It tells you what each part is and what each part does. Gives you a little troubleshooting to where, if something ain't working right, you can look in here and just try to go through to figure out what's wrong and how to fix it. Doesn't have any recipes in the back of it, though. I can check for that. But it tells you everything you need to know about that truck. How to use it, how to properly maintain it, and just every small little detail about it. Now, would I be able to use this operator's manual on that Tappan gas oven? Or what about that gas oven? Would I be able to use this on that truck? I mean, they both run on gas, don't they? Why can't I flip-flop them back and forth? Well, in this one, it'd be hard to try to figure out how to change the oil in the truck, wouldn't it? And this one, it'd be kind of hard to figure out how to use the boiler on the oven. We have to make sure that we're using the right manual for the right thing. Now, these operator manuals are pretty neat for each individual thing. But wouldn't it be nice if we had an owner's manual for life? Something that we could use in our life to help guide us along. For whenever we have troubles, something that we could look into to help get us where we need to be. Figure out what the problem is and how to fix it. Well, guess what? We do have an operator's manual. The Bible is our operator's manual for life. Do you know your operator's manual? Because just like the one for the truck or the one for the oven, you need to read them so you know how to fix them, how to use them, and how to do it properly. Are you reading this operator's manual so we can live our life properly? It does have everything in it that we need. It has the basic things that we need, and even some of the more complicated ones. But do you know where to go to find them? That's why we have to read it. We have to know this operator's manual for our life. We need to read it constantly so we can keep our life going all the time. Wouldn't do no good reading this one if we never change the oil in our truck. If we never fill it up with gas. If we don't do all the necessary things to keep it going through life, this operator's manual ain't going to be no good because that truck is going to break down really quick. Same thing with this operator's manual. If we don't follow this, and we ain't doing the daily things that we need to do, how long would it take for life to start crumbling around us? We need to keep reading. We need to keep knowing, and we need to keep living our life according to our operator's manual. This is the reason we're here. This tells us everything we need to know. We need to love God. Love God with our heart, our mind, our soul, and our strength. And love our neighbors as ourselves. Are we maintaining ourselves to do that? Are we keeping ourselves strong? Are we doing our daily things to keep us in check? This operator's manual helps us to keep that way going. If we get to where we're not following it, we will start falling apart. We will start getting run down. So let's keep reading this. Let's keep the Bible in our daily things. Start off every morning reading. Read it throughout the day when you can. Read it at night before you go to bed. Because the more you know your operator's manual, the better you can keep track of yourself in your life. The better we can keep everything flowing the way it should. Just like every operator's manual, we need to follow it. It does no good if we take it and throw it to the side and just use it the way we want to. There are so many people that do not know their operator's manual. In what way is their life going? They may seem like it's good, but in the end, how will it be? We have to make sure we are doing as we should. So let us constantly read it. Let us read it so much we know it by heart. That way when troubles pop up, we know exactly what to do. Because sometimes we may not have enough time to try to find it in our troubleshooting. So let's know it and live it. So let us just have our operator's manual handy. That way, no matter what life throws at us,